This person has made God's house his house. He has identified with it. He comes, he looks around. What is not working? What is not working? At other times, somebody did offering boxes and kept it all over, and then went quietly and left. Project offering, very integral. And then if you read Haggai chapter 1 verse 14, he said, and all of them, their hearts were moved, and they arose, and they built unto God a house. And then he said, the blessings of God returned. I think number 5 now, am I right? Number 5 now, service offering. That is what you give when you come to God's house. The Bible says, thou shalt not come into my presence empty-handed. Number 6 is your tithing. I think it should be 6 or something. I started with the other part. Number 6 is your tithing. This thing we are teaching you is important. If your heart is skipping, relax. Nobody is asking you to give. It's important you learn it. Nobody is asking you to give. No. Just relax and learn. Just take away prejudices and learn. This will help you. There comes a time in your life, a young lady was going through one terrible kind of sickness. From one sickness to another sickness. From one sickness to another sickness. And she has prayed. Anytime you pray, and that matter with which you have prayed about keep persisting, battle seed is often the answer. Let me tell you how it works. How this battle seed works is that you engage the altar. Most of the times, how holy can we be before God to even stand before him? Just, we are too religious. Somebody is fighting you, and this person has gone to her altar to do a ram or a goat and call Chinasa, 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 and kept calling your name. The day you will now come and stop that attack, you will come empty-handed. And then you will come with maybe 20 naira. 20 naira can become your best offering. I hope you know. It's what is remaining after you have given. So when you come to church and there is 20 naira you have to give to the Lord, it can be your best. Don't be ashamed to give it. So we are not telling you, I was in a meeting, a man of God said, don't put 20 naira in that box, don't put 10 naira. I don't say things like that, because that 10 naira can actually become the person's last money. Understanding it? If you're understanding it, say I hear. You didn't say it loud. I was praying for a family that someone who was selling vegetable used a cow to enslave. A cow. A cow. They said that's the level, because you are doing it against the entire family. You give offering. The person will leave 1,000 naira, 500 naira, 200 naira, 100 naira, and get into 20 naira. And we don't even know this culture. Because you must understand, remember I'm teaching you how to come out of financial battles. Because there are 3 parts of these battles. When I'm done with this, I'm going to show us another like satanic battle, like not be able to sleep in the night. And then some things coming on you. That's where I'm going to close with. If you always wake up with marks, I'm going to show you how to fight that battle. This financial battle we are teaching now, prayer doesn't fight it. You didn't hear me. Prayer doesn't fight it. If you always make money and you don't see the money, it's like it goes out of your hand. Check your tithing life. You don't need to declare fasting. Just leave fasting. Check your tithing life. You are beginning to spend much more than you should. Check your tithing life. Because we've had misplaced priorities. You don't need prayer. There was a time in new school. We saved our tithe, saved our tithe, saved our tithe. Church tithe. And the tithe. I came back and I watched this tithe. Then, you know, we saved it over months, many months, many months. It was 370-something thousand. And I called somebody in camp and asked for how much a generator is. The person said, then, it was 300 and something. So I said, okay, this is God's house. I went and used God's tithe. You know, of course, I don't pay tithe in Census Church. I pay my personal tithe to my priest. And this church tithe to my priest, to my pastor. And this church pays tithe to another church. So what I now did was that I said, let us put it back. I went and brought the generator from camp. The problem began with mounting it. It took 2 it will start. And then the person that had the generator said that the fault is from us. Because I told the guy we are not. He said the fault is from us. The person we brought to mount it. So we gave him the generator. He said it's now fairly used. He took out 120,000 and gave us another 10. And I balanced another 120,000. It was installed. Second Wednesday, light. Third Wednesday, we came. Somebody had come and carried the coil. We didn't know how the person broke down the distance, carried the coil, and started going. We asked how much the coil was. Then, 170,000. We paid for 170,000 and brought the coil. Positive and positive. I told that guy that has the generator, pity me. What can you do? He said he's condemned. So immediately I brought another coil. As I brought that coil, I was in prayer, telling the Lord, look at this generator. The Lord, do you know what I did? I took atonement, carried the generator, everything. I told them, just dig it out. I carried it, went to Methodist Church and gave it as a seed. This was 2009 as a seed. And knelt down and told God, do you see that 300 and something thousand? I back to the Lord, the 5% the book of Deuteronomy had told us. And then I said,